Greetings guys and gals and fellow gamers. Hello, hello, hello. This is Games for Kicks, and thank you for joining me in another episode of Reign of Kings. In this episode, last episode, we went into the Iron Age. We did ourselves a nice set of iron armor and looked all pretty. Now, in this episode, I want to see what do we need to get into the Steel Age. Basically, to make steel, you need to make steel compounds. So unlike iron is a resource. You go out, you find the iron nodes, you hack them to bits, and that's it. You come back with a stack of iron and smelt it in the furnace for, or in the smelter for 10 iron per iron ingot. Then you use the iron ingot and you make your new weapons, your new tools, etc. Now, steel. How do you get to steel ingots? Well, theoretically it is quite straightforward. You get steel ingots by making steel compounds. Steel compounds you need an anvil for. We built an anvil last time. So what you need to make one piece of steel compound, you need oil, charcoal and iron. Oil I show you now how to get in a minute. Charcoal you get from anything you burn in the smelter. It's leftover. It comes out of it, yeah? So, and iron is what you gather. Now remember, it's iron, not iron ingots. Because I made the mistake of turning all my iron into iron ingots and then I'd had no iron left. Now, before I continue, I show you something else. When you upgrade your workstation into a tinker, you actually can make 3 different types of chests. You can make your default chest, which you can do without anything, which you can do from day number 1, which is a wood chest. Then you can make an iron chest, and then you can make a steel chest. Now the wood chest, as it says here, it says 10 slots, the iron chest 20 slots, and the steel chest says 30 slots. However, you remember that because that's not quite true. So if you go in here now, this is the wood chest. However, it does not have 10 slots. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, I count them 8. And that's it. You cannot get any more in than that. 8 slots, so not 10. So they must have at some stage had this be 2 more wide and, you know, be 10 wide. Now, the iron chest says it holds 20. However, it holds 8, 16, 24. So it actually holds 24 items. Now, the steel chest says it holds 30. However, it holds 8, 16, 32, 40. So it's all a bit out of whack, okay? So of course steel chest is what you want to do. Now I already made some steel because I had to practice, I had to see how I'm gonna do it. It is a huge task to actually gather all the resources for making steel. So what I'm gonna do and show you in this episode is using the map that I linked in the description, I will show you the route that I take to get stone, iron, all in one go. And oil is sadly not part of that route because oil is out of your way. So iron and stone, and you don't really need stone, but because it's on the way you might as well pick it all up, because what you can do then is you can do fancy things like these guys where you need stone slabs and clay. Clay is actually something, okay, I'm not gonna get into this actually. I want to focus on these guys, and this is just a little side thing. I'm not gonna get into this right now. So let's pick up some wood and some charcoal. Also, it seems that wood stacks to 1k, iron stacks to 1k, but stone... Oh, where's my stone? Why is my stone so weird? There. It's scaring me sometimes. Stone stacks to above 1k, which is really weird. So they seem to have still some inconsistencies in this game on stacking sizes and also on tooltips being displayed, because sometimes you move things around and all of a sudden, like this, it says, oh, okay, but now you move it around again and it's back. So it's a bit scary sometimes. Anyway, we get to some wood. I think that's all the wood we need. I think we might need some flax, and that is it. Oh yeah, and charcoal, absolutely. Okay, so what we actually gonna do, let's close the door. I don't want people to intentionally come in. I show you now how you make the steel compound and what you do with steel compound. So steel compound you make out of oil, which I'll show you now in a second how to get. And I forgot my iron. Sorry. You know, I even have it written down in front of me. I'm a bit scatty. Sorry, my apologies. Okay, so you see the oil again. It doesn't have a number, but now it does. So it's all a bit weird. So let's pick up 100 iron for what we have. Just to show you, that's enough. Okay, so if you're now going into the anvil, you can select your resource. Now let's make 10 of them, because you need 10 compounds to make 1 ingot. Now 10 compounds will be 10 iron resources, which it's basically 1 hit with a pickaxe. Charcoal, well, you just gotta burn some meat, okay? Or whatever you want to cook. Oil, I show you how to get. So this will only take 10 seconds. So it takes basically 1 second per compound to craft. Once you have 10, you put them in your inventory. You go to your smelter, and you can place them in your smelter. Now they will take 1 minute to cook into a steel ingot. Once you have a steel ingot, you get something as fancy as this up there. Once you have steel ingots, you can go to your anvil and either decide, hey, I'm gonna make some steel armor. Yeah, for a full set of armor you need 3, 5, 6, 8, 9. You only need 9 steel ingots for a full set of steel armor. It's actually quite cheap, to be honest, compared to, and it doesn't make sense at all to me, okay? And I really hope the devs are gonna look at this, because what they're saying is, like, I mean, look at this. A steel chest plate takes 2 ingots, but a steel pickaxe takes 6 ingots. Seriously? This little piece of metal compared to a whole chest plate? I'm not so sure about this. Unless they're gonna compress this really tough or something. Anyway, it doesn't make sense. Okay, to me anyway. So even if you highly compress it, the same for the steel wood cutter axe. It's 6 steel ingots. Anyway, so what you can do that is you can do things like this. You can I actually craft them now because I want them. They're the highest tools that you can get, as far as I know. There is no titanium in this or anything beyond steel, as far as I know. So I make 1 of those, a steel woodcutter axe, which means I can replace my iron woodcutter axe and throw it out. This will disappear, I think, at some stage. So then I also will make the equivalent pickaxe. Now, for some reason, the steel woodcutter axe can gather 16 per hit, as it says there, harvesting tool 16, but the equivalent steel pickaxe can only do 14, which is a bit weird, to be honest. So it seems that they prefer wood. Now I see if I can open that bag and get this tool out so I can actually throw them away somewhere else. Now what I'm gonna do is, just because I have the steel, I'm also gonna make the steel armor. Okay, so there you go, steel armor. I should have enough. Yeah, 9, absolutely, I have enough. So let's make the helmet. Let's make the plate, and flax, you know how to get flax by now. Pretty sure you do. Let's make the arms. Now you're gonna get some speed reduction, it says here. Okay, so what I would suggest is, well, it depends on the server, okay? It's a bit hard to judge. Take your ammo off if you're on a gathering run, unless you feel there's no one click. It would be nice if they added a one click button where you can quickly put your ammo on and off. But it doesn't seem like that. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take my... I'm gonna go here, somewhere away. And I'm gonna start taking off my armor. I'm gonna throw it on the ground. And I'm gonna throw these tools on the ground as well. So which means we have this one bark here which has all that stuff in it, and when it disappears, it disappears. That's fine by me, no worries. Now we're running pretty fast. Now look what happens when we put this into our inventory, and we make the shoes now as well, and that is it. So with basically 9 pieces plus 6 plus 6, so with 21 pieces, which is 210 iron, 210 oil, 210 charcoal, you can make yourself the highest harvesting tools plus a full set of steel highest armor. And that's basically you sorted for your gathering needs and for your defensive needs. And that's it. And there's no degradation or degrading or whatever you want to call it on armor and on tools. So let me just see, what do we need? The chest. And here we go. Here's our full set of iron armor. Excellent. Now let's see if we have enough left to make sorry, steel armor. My apologies. Steel armor. Let's see if we can make a steel weapon. The strongest weapon in the game is damage 15, which is a steel war hammer, or a steel battle axe. Is 200. I like 100 weapons, to be honest. Oh, a halberd. That is pretty sweet. This is pretty badass. Do you like a war hammer or do you like an axe? I in general prefer hammers. I like playing dwarves in other games. I like maces though. I love maces. And there's a steel halberd. So it's either the halberd, which you can make with 100 wood and 8 ingots, or oh yeah, we don't have. Oh, look at that. This is the cheaper one then. Steel battle axe. Let's do that because we have exactly 6 steel ingots left. That is brilliant. So, and that's the highest damage. So we are going to take this and put it here, and we're going to put this one here. Excellent. And our harvesting tools and our wooden short bow. Brilliant. And as you can see here, we have 51 arrows that we made with stone, which is the fletchery, which we built in the last episode as well. So that is actually, that was pretty okay. So what we're, oh, let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah. Awesome. He really gives it loads, doesn't he? He gives it loads. Now, I'm pretty sure that given the event that you might not want to go with a battle axe because you kind of think like, well, why would I go with a battle axe if I can have a faster weapon which is slightly weaker but I can hit the guy more often? You know, something like that. I don't know. So this is our screenshot for today's episode, I think. Let me see if we can get him in the right light. Anyway, so he's all fully steeled out now, and that's pretty much him done. Okay, so he is sorted now. He's ready to fight, and of course you can make then steel arrows instead of stone arrows. So steel is the highest resource material, as far as I know, that you can make. So yeah, anyway, so I show you now what is next. Sorry, I kind of had to think what I'm going to do next. So the next thing is I'm going to show you how you get all the resources for steel, which was oil, charcoal and iron. Now charcoal, you already know, you just get meat or whatever and you cook it and you get charcoal. Or you do your smelting of whatever and you get charcoal. Okay, simple as that. There you go, charcoal. Now, do we have anything in there? No. Okay. Now, I'm gonna do my circuit now, and I'm gonna show you all the things. I'm gonna leave my existing ingots here, because I don't want to lose them. I'll put them all in here. There you go. Ingots. We'll take... Actually, we'll leave the stone here, because I don't want to lose that. That's quite a lot of stone. And I'll leave the charcoal here, because we don't need it. And that's it. Excellent, so off we go. Now if you want to open the map now, that I have linked in the description, I'm in the plains, which basically is on the bottom right of the map. Not all the way on the bottom right, just above the green bits on the bottom right, north westish of the southeast end. And you can see there's plains, which has like loads of yellow dots, and that's the wheat. And that's where we're in right now, the yellow dots. So what you want to do is you get into the yellow dots from up here. I'm looking at it right now. And what you look at here is the path, if you look at the map again, that goes into the top of the plains and then spreads into a fork. One path going to the left over there, and one path going right down here, which you see here, which is this path here. Now, if we follow that path straight through, you get to the water, and that's where you want to get. So we're gonna follow the path straight through. Once we hit the forest, we want to go slightly left until we hit the water area. And if you look at the map now, on the left hand side you can on the bottom right you can also see now the black dots, and that's the oil. Actually, is that dirt or is that clay? Let me see. That's dirt. Yeah, we don't need dirt for now because I don't know what it's for really. I need clay at some stage because I want to make something with clay. Now I'll show you this circuit. Okay, and I'm not going to time lapse it because it's important that you see it. So as you follow the road, don't keep following the road. Once you hit the forest, turn left and go towards this water. Now keep walking on the edge. There's an island in the middle that you can walk around, but keep staying to the right hand side and keep staying on the edge, okay, because all the oil is basically here on the edge. Okay, there's 4 nodes, and the first one you should come across over there. You see it? It looks like a black mountain of something, and you collect oil with your pickaxe. So it's obviously not liquid. Actually, let's pick up these berries while we're at it. They're a great source of food all the time, and they give you loads of drink. Oh, there's a bear. I don't really want to fight him now unless he attacks me. Then we take care of him. Is he gonna attack me? No, he's gonna mind his business. Okay, very good. Is he okay? What is he doing? Oh, he's after me. Is he? No, he's... What is he doing? He's turning in circles. Okay, now he's after me. Crap. Okay, we're gonna have to kill him. I'm gonna have to take my bow because I don't like fighting these guys up close. There, in the nose. Oh, you can jump. Okay. Actually, let's see if we can take a bit of damage and can hit the guy. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, nice. 15 damage. Oh, he actually hit me hard. You can see it on the bottom right hand side. Half my armor is actually gone, so this guy hits hard. So even steel armor is actually... Wow! Okay, so in RPG fashion we're gonna take the hatch. We're gonna get a heart, we're gonna get some leather. Nice, get some more leather. Now it seems that animals, when you cut them up, it doesn't really matter what tool you use. Please correct me in the comments if that's wrong. You always get kind of the same amount. It's not like it's all of a sudden saying, okay, I'm gonna give you 10 meat each hit. It just gives you whatever. Okay, so now do we have a little still space now? Inventory, yes we do. We didn't waste it all. Brilliant. So now we take our pickaxe, and because this is the steel pickaxe, I get 14 per hit, which is brilliant. So that makes actually really quick work of these. Now this is the first pile. The second pile is very close. If you keep, like I said, on the right hand side of the water hole, that's it. You will only get 1 now out of it. Can I actually make a torch? Let me see. Yeah. Yes. Brilliant. Let's put the food here. Okay. So, your second oil will be very close. Your third one is actually not too far either. Oh. There we go. Now we're hitting it. So if you look at the map on the bottom right, there's only 4 oil dots, yeah, but it looks like they actually added another few because on the map there is not another oil node or source until after the path, which is gonna go off to the right now. So, and that path we haven't reached yet. We're actually still in that bay. This is actually the black spot that you can see on the map on the bottom right of the water area. So which means the other 2, there we go, nice. Which means the other 2 nodes were extra nodes actually, and this one is already grown back. So anyway, you follow this all the right way around. Yeah. Now I'm not gonna do it myself. You just keep following this on the edge. Yeah, and you can see there is. Once you follow the edge, you will see that after the path that comes up here on the right now, there's a path here, and after the path, you will see more coal. It's actually pretty close to the path. So if you look here to the left now, so let me just get the torch so we can actually see what we're doing. So there should be another oil source here. Could be that it is depleted. Is it depleted? Oh, there it is. Oh, no, it was a bush. It's kind of funny to do all that in the dark. There it is. There's another one. So here we have another one. There is one closer though to the edge. Maybe the house was built around it. So I wouldn't be surprised. It's a very clever thing to do if you're on a PvP server to prevent people from getting access to resources, and that's why I think the developers of this game should make sure that they randomize these spots so that people can't build their houses around them. I don't know if you did. So Mifke and what was the name again? Mifke and Kitty. Please, I apologize if you didn't do that, but just in general, it is a very good strategy. So, and to that end, it's very bad if on a PvP server, if the resources keep spawning on the same point, you know. Okay, so that was oil. Now I'm gonna show you my. I'm gonna get you back now off camera to our starting position, to our plane, and then I will go from there to show you the route that you take to get all the iron nodes in one big circuit. Okay, so I see you guys in a second. Okay, so if you look at your map on the bottom right, I start at the top left of the plains, okay, where the path comes in and splits into two paths. This is where you have a couple of stone blocks, yeah, so you want to start your gathering there, okay. So if you don't care for the stone, that's fine. You don't have to get it, but stone you need for walls anyway, so if you go on a resource run, you might as well always take the stone. Okay? Now, if you don't miss it like me, it actually is very quickly picked up. Now, there's 4 blocks here. There's 1, 2. Now, I'm not going to get them all because I want to only show you. And there's another one here, 3, and 4. Now, there you go. Okay, the frames just dropped a little bit, and here's the other one. Okay, now the next set of stones, just give me 1 second. Sorry about that, I had to relog. Oh, who's that? Hello. I don't know who that is. Doesn't look like Mifka or Kitty. Anyway, so what you do is you come up, you take these 4 stones, then you come up here and you walk up this road, okay? Just let me open my map again. Yeah, sorry about that, I had to open my map on my browser again. Now, you walk up this road here, and on this road, as you get around the corner, there's another couple of stones. Now, someone in this case built actually a house which has 1 stone inside, but again you have about another 5 rocks here. You have 1 rock here, you have 1 rock, yeah, you have another rock inside the castle. You can see there's 1 rock inside the castle, 2 rocks, and the other one should be inside the castle as well, so 3 rocks are inside the castle. So whoever built this build right around, yeah. So, and sorry, 2, and here's the number 3, and then there's number 4 on the other side. So you have this rock, and you keep following the road. But when you come, okay, this is now a bit awkward to show because you actually see there's a road going into this door, and then out on the other side. This road here, do not follow this road. That's where you come back later. Okay, so what you do is you follow the road that currently the castle is on, which is up here, which basically goes towards the big giant head of the throne. And oh, a chest. Wow, somebody offering free bread. Well, I'm not taking it, but I would assume it intentionally was built there for people to help themselves. That's nice. Now, what you would want to do is you want to actually follow the road up that comes that goes up here. Okay, so you want to follow the road that comes out of his door here and then goes up. Yeah, and the other rock is probably inside the castle as well. Yeah, you can actually see it there through the gate. There's the other rock. There it is. Right through the gate, you can see it. Okay, and then you go up the road here. So you take all these stones. So that so far you probably picked up 9 big stones or rocks, yeah? And that is a hell of a lot. That actually is probably already about 300-400 or more even stones. I think you get like 80 stones or something out of each one of those gigantic rocks. Now you walk all the way up this road here, and as you get up to the top, just keep walking towards that giant head, but not direct. Keep following the road. Now let's see if I can move a little bit faster without the weapons. He seems to move faster with the weapon in his hand. Okay, fair enough. The footsteps are faster. As you get now to the first crossroad, as you keep going up, you see these pillars. These pillars are the iron ore. And that's where the first 3 are located. So there will be 3 located here. Now each of those give you maybe 50, I think, or 60 iron. So let's see. 14, 28, 42, 56, 70, whoops, 84, 98. Oh, so it's over 100. Yeah, okay, so about 100. Okay, now it doesn't matter what weapon you have, you still get about 100. Okay, what tool you have, it just goes faster with these big tools. Okay, so the next set is if then on the top you turn right. And you basically follow, if you look at the map again, what you're actually doing is you're kind of following around the edge of that flax plain. This is the flax grassland. This is the best square you can do a circuit in to pick up flax. So if we get up here now, you see another 3. So as you go up here, again, follow the road towards the throne or whatever, the castle, you know. That's what you want to do. You get another 3 resources. Pick them all up. That's another 300 iron ore. Okay, now because I actually need iron ore, I will pick up at least 1, but for the sake of the video I will only just pick up the 1 really. So and that's the end of that. So you can see there again, 84, 98, 101. So it's exactly the same count. Now as we get up towards the road here, there is a little turn to the right, which was down there, but you ignore that. Oh, that's fire, that's okay. So you keep walking towards the castle. Keep walking, keep walking. This is very loud. Oh, there is a fire, actually. Wow, this looks really awesome. Somebody's really doing a really good job there. So let's keep walking, let's keep walking. And as you walk up to the top of this road, you can see already there's another source of iron. There's one on the right, and there should be another one on the left of the path, further up though. So this one here is along the path, and then you have one which is near the crossroads. So as you go up here, there will be a path going to the right, and on the left hand side, there you go, you have another node. So until they randomize the spawn points of these, which I really think they have to do and should, they should have some random gen thing that says, okay, we have a maximum. Oh yeah, and then when you get to the top, you turn right. Do not go into the castle, you turn right. And this is the continuation of the circuit, where you see another iron ore here to your right of the path, and then that pretty much will be it for the iron ore. Up to this point, you come across. Oh yeah, sheep. Sheep only exist up here in this area, in this kind of green area near the castle that the path is going around. And sheep have wool, and wool you need to make bandages. So I'm actually going to kill this one sheep because I want to get to make some bandages. Yeah, now we can just... Sorry, Bambi or Lambi, whatever. Now we get wool. Okay, now we get some bone as well. And some leather. Everything has leather. And wool, that's what we want. Excellent. We got more wool. Some meat. Wool. I mean, a general rule of thumb, kill every single animal you come across when you're gathering, because the more meat you burn, the more things you cook, the more charcoal you get. Now with the wool, what we can do is, we can see here now, you can actually make bandages, okay? And you need some flax. So let's pick up some flax quickly. There's some flax. How much flax do we need? Oh, we need 10. So you pick up 2 of these bushy wushies, with the flaxy wushies, or kill another animal. I don't know if sheep actually drop... Oh, sheep drop flax, maybe. I don't know, it's maybe random. And then you do this. And you start off with 3. They're the original 3. And now we have 4. So there you go. That's how you make bandages. I just thought I'd fill you in on that little extra bit of information in case you didn't know it, because it is very hard to find sheep if you don't know where to look for them, as everything else, because they only spawn in this little grassy area here. Now, this episode is going to be a bit longer because I want to show you the full route. You continue down the road, and eventually you will get to a little rock formation to the right, and after that rock formation, as you see there, you have another piece of iron. And there should be 2 actually, and actually, sorry, this is the one on the left. So this is the, yeah, this is the one that's on the left, and to the right you have a crossroad then with another 2. One standing, I'm just looking at the map at the same time. You should be doing that as well, because that way you get very familiar with the area. This guy here should have another guy over here. There you go. Okay. Now, don't bother going down this path. This goes into nowhere. It just ends here in the grass. Go down this route, and you're making a big circuit. You're now basically west of the Plague Village. So the Plague Village is above this hill there. So we are going north now, or slightly northeast. And as you get to the next corner crossroad, you see another, you should see at least, how many do we have there? This is 1. And then there should be another 3 or 4, 2 or 3. I think they're closer to the bottom. Oh, sorry. There's only 1 iron ore. I'm mixing this up. There's only 1 iron ore and the rest are stones. Yeah, sorry, I mixed it up because the stones on the map look slightly the same color, nearly as the iron ore. So there's 1 more iron ore. So at this point, you should have come across about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is 1,200 iron ore you should have collected by now, assuming nobody else was gathering. And at the same time, you should have come across some stones. Oh no, this is not actually a stone, a proper stone. Here we go. And as you get down here to the crossroads, from this path we came down, along the left side we have the castle. We turn right, and we go down right. And if we go down to the right, we should very soon see the duck pond to the left, and then the plagued village on the right. We got a bit of stone, so you never can have enough stone. Again, I'm only getting the 1 because this is mainly about just showing you the circuit. And now you have the plagued village here on the right in front of you, and more stones on the left. And there you go, there's the duck pond. I actually don't know if ducks give you anything special. Let's see if we kill a duck, if that makes any difference, because why else would they have... Oh, okay, let's aim a little higher. Oh, that was actually very good. Oh, awesome! Awesome! Jeez, I love this bow. I love the way that you have to calculate how far it's gonna fly and all that. This is brilliant. So let's just see what we get from a duck. Besides feathers. Okay, can we actually hit it? Can we actually hit it? Yeah, it makes a metallic sound, which is really weird, but hey, that's how it works. We get feathers and flax, and duck feet. All right, so duck feet, I'm assuming, are gonna be in some sort of recipe, and we get raw bird. That is interesting. So because chicken don't give you that. So that's a metallic duck. Interesting, interesting. And feathers you need to make bows, so always kill chicken and kill ducks as you come across them. So again, I probably would recommend, if you're doing the circuit, to kill all the ducks that you see here and get you a filling of feathers and duck feet. I don't know what duck feet are used for. If you know, actually, please leave a comment and let me know. Now, on the right hand side, you have the Plague Village. The Plague Village is plagued, okay? Be careful when you walk past the Plague Village, okay? Because if Plague Villagers spawn, they will attack you, hit you once or twice, and you're dead. They hit like trucks, okay? If you get near the Plague Village, you can see now that my health on the bottom right will start getting attacked straight away. The moment I go here, I will start getting plague, or whatever you want to call it. You have all these containers. They usually have a few goodies in them, like there you go. Grain is great to make bread. Okay, wonderful resource to make bread. Water, excellent. And you can see my health is going down. Okay. There seems to be no plague villagers in the village. They seem to be only ever outside. I don't know why that is. Okay, now we're starting to blink red. That is not good, so we're leaving again. And I'm actually using a bandage. And there's a plagued villager. As you come out, I don't know if plagued villagers are only triggered when you are plagued, because I never really seen them outside the village unless I was in the village before. Now, I'm gonna definitely pick up the range. They're very fast as well, so you have to be careful. And always look around that you're not gonna get one coming from behind, because these guys will gang up on you. And this happened to me before, where I was fighting one like that with javelins, and as I turned around, another guy just came right into my face and started beating me. These guys have about 110 health. So whatever it is you attack them with, you can see he's slowing down now. He's slowly dying. And just quickly make sure there's nothing else behind us. No. Now he should be nearly dead. Come on, one more. And one more. There we go. Now they look actually pretty awesome. Okay, now it's a pity it wasn't as bright now. So let's see if we can make a torch. We actually have no wood, so no, it doesn't matter. Now you can loot them. You don't hack them up, you loot them. And sometimes you find some awesome stuff. Iron plate gauntlet. But we already have the steel plate. So basically, once you have your steel plate or highest weapons, these villagers, I actually think they're of no use. Because they're only great loot when you have javelins and you don't really have anything. You can get actually good loot from them. But I killed 5 earlier and only 1 had loot, and it had a bow, which I already had. Anyway, you walk down this path, do what you want with the village, loot it, whatever. And then you get down here. And this is where we started earlier. So here you see another block, rock here, another rock there. And another rock should be somewhere around here. And then you have plenty of stone. So you should pick up definitely about a K of stone, a K of iron. And if you do all the flax that you see on the left and the right side of the road, you should have a couple of 100 flax. You should have meat. This is a very productive run. Now this whole run will take you probably the best part of 40 minutes, 45 minutes, if you get everything. Okay, I'm just gonna get some wood actually, so I can just quickly make a torch. There you go. So I'm gonna make a torch. Oh, I can't because I don't need the bone actually. I have enough bone in the moment. I can always get more later. Okay, so let's do this. So as you can see, you come back in the path, you follow the path through where the house is now, and then you turn left, and you get back down to the plains. If you follow this path here. There you go, there's the plains. And that is how easy it is. This is the whole circuit. It's amazing how many resources are on the circuit, but it will take you 40 minutes, and then you can probably have enough resources to last you for a good bit. So I hope you enjoyed this run around. the circuit. The episode is approximately 40 minutes long. I'm not going to cut anything out, so I will leave it the full 40 minutes and upload it. And that is because I want you to see the full circuit. You can just skip ahead manually if you want. You feel free. Use the map that I link in the description as a reference and you should be golden. Okay? So I know I said I'm not doing a guide, and again, officially my statement is this is not a guide. Okay? I'm just sharing information with you as I found it out. But if it is the best route, if it is the best way, if it is the best of anything, I can't tell you. So please leave in the comments anything you can think of that I might have missed, anything that I got wrong, anything that I might have explained not right. Leave in the comments, please, absolutely. You know, you're not only helping me, but you're also helping all the other people viewing the video, because a lot of people might view these. I would actually think that quite a few people watch these videos trying to learn something they didn't know, even though this is not a guide, and your comments are only benefiting them. Okay, so please leave the comments with any bit of information that I might have missed. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm not going to go through the details of smelting. I already did this earlier, how you do the steel. And then when you have the steel ingots, you can make a steel armor. We already went through that. So if you enjoyed this episode, please strike that like button like the gaming ninjas you are. Okay, if you are not subscribed yet and you want to become one of the G4K ninjas, why not subscribe? It's up to you. Check out my channel. If you like the videos, why not? Yeah. Also, if you want to, if it's something you do, please follow me on Google+, Facebook, Twitter as well. Google Plus is more important to me because it gets me verified, which means I get a nice little verified tick beside my name on YouTube. It always helps me out. So if you have a Google Plus account, if you have a YouTube account, and if you use Google Plus and you want to follow me, please do so. It helps me out a ton. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. As always, this is Games for Cakes. Viel Spaß and happy gaming.